Hey everybody, it's Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and today I want to share with you an awesome bug killer with many more benefits than that. But this stuff kills fleas, it kills ants, cockroaches, basically anything that has an exoskeleton. Oh, don't forget bedbugs. And that is this. It is diatomaceous earth. Okay, what is diatomaceous earth? Well, diatomaceous earth is the fossilized remains of aquatic diatoms. Now, this stuff is very powdery. It's like a talcum powder that feels very soft to our skin, but to bugs that have exoskeletons, it is sure, certain death. Because on a microscopic level, it's actually got all these really sharp shards and just really jagged edges. And what happens is the diatomaceous earth gets up inside the plates of those exoskeletal parts, and it does two things. It cuts them to ribbons on the inside, but it also dries them out. So anything that actually has an exoskeleton, this stuff is bad news for, but good news for us because we don't want the bugs in the house. Now, a couple things that you have to know that are very important. First of all, diatomaceous earth that is food grade. You got to get the food grade kind because then it's safe. Like if a dog licked some up that was on the ground, it's not going to hurt the dog. And you can even eat it too. And I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. But it's got to be food grade. And the other thing is do not breathe the powder because those shards can get into your lungs, and that is bad news for sure. All right, so how do you use this stuff? Well, it's a powder, so you basically sprinkle it around the areas where your fleas or ants or whatever the bug that is driving you nuts, where they're at. And you basically just leave it there for a while. They're gonna get it all on them, and they're gonna crawl through it, and then they're gonna die. So you leave it there for a few hours, maybe even a day or two, depending on how bad your situation is, and then you just simply vacuum it up. But remember, don't breathe the stuff. Okay, now other uses for diatomaceous earth. Well, first of all, it's really great if food grade again, remember, to get rid of parasites in your body. I'm not a doctor, I'm not making medical advice, I'm just telling you what I've done and what research I've looked into, so this is not medical advice. However, I have personally used diatomaceous earth for parasites, cleaning your body of parasites. You just take a teaspoon of it, you put it into a big glass of drink, something to drink, and over time, those little shards, they're gonna do to those parasites, and even some reports say viruses, and help flush your system in a bunch of different ways. You only do it once a day, and you don't do it all. You do the research on how you're supposed to use it, but it's been hugely beneficial to me. Once again though, food grade, don't breathe it. Now, uses on the homestead or farm. We use the diatomaceous earth as a dewormer for our goats. Works incredibly well, incredibly fast, and when you know that your goat has issues, you need to do some serious stuff to get it going, because that stuff can turn south on you fast and really hurt the animal or even kill the animal. And so we use it for deworming, but we also will sprinkle some where there are our food bins for the cows and the goats, because if the bugs get in there, they get on the diatomaceous earth and they die, and it doesn't, it's not gonna hurt the animals to eat it. You're not putting in 20 pounds, but you sprinkle it on the top, and that will take care of a pest problem in most circumstances. So all in all, diatomaceous earth is a great way to take care of a lot of different issues here on a homestead or in your home or wherever you may be. And there are tons more uses I didn't touch on. You can do some research, just Google diatomaceous earth, and remember, food grade, don't breathe it. So with that said, it's cheap, it's chemical free, and it just plain works. And so I'd suggest checking it out if you have any kind of issues that could help with the bugs and the viruses and the parasites and all the yada yadas and yippee skippies. So I am Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and you have an amazing day.